Angela.
Hello.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
You're a very loved woman at this moment. Yeah. Yes, you just debuted a new fella in your life. Ah, he is here with you today. I got to meet him. How long have you guys been together? His name's Derrick.
We've been together actually a little over 4 months, but we've been knowing each other since 2019.
Mm-hmm. Has he met the kids and your family?
Yes, I've met his family. He's met my family. I actually just traveled to go see my mom, Tokyo. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mom. We went to go visit her, and my mom loves Derrick.
Does
and
she?
that really means a lot to me.
Because you know your mama don't play.
My mama don't like nobody. So I'm like, thank you.
By the way, I was in tears watching you two on Tamron Hall. It really did my heart. Yeah. It warmed my heart to see like the arc, because we've all seen it play out in front of us, the arc that you guys have had. So to see you in the place where you were there, that it was really sweet.
Yes,
it really warmed my heart.
It was perfectly timed. You know, God, he allowed all these things to happen to me to make me this person I am today.
I want to dig into the love a little bit more, because there's going to be women, girls out there watching who may have had a tough life or a tough road when it comes to love, and they may think, I don't know if this is going to happen for me. So what does this relationship have that your past ones didn't? And are you doing things differently this time?
This relationship, I put God in it. Yeah, for sure. You know, family and friends, they can say what they want or make you feel a certain type of way when you allow them, like, in a relationship. Yeah. You know, and I feel like God is in it, and then we have like key people that is in our relationship, to where as though they'll come to me, or they can feel open to come to me and say, hey, I don't think that you should really do it this way, because I know Derrick, like if I go to his mom or if he goes to my mom, I feel like it should be certain people that can have an input, but not everybody, because people would try to end your relationship, ladies. Watch out for those ladies.
You are going through still a lot in your life.
Yes.
Where did you reach the point where you said, I need to sell my personal belongings in order to get by? That was a little bit of a shock to me when I read that in your court document.
You know what? I feel like a lot of things hold energy, right? And we had discussed this before, and I just kind of wanted a fresh start. And I don't think nothing's wrong with selling like your old stuff.
No.
Like people have eBay, people sell their old cars, they get their old cars back and all these different things. But for me, I feel like now at this point in my life, I don't really value materialistic things. Yeah, it looks nice, but it's like, why go out and grind and hustle for this money to go and spend it on something that could potentially just disappear, walk about your house. You might leave it somewhere, somebody could rob you, steal from you, and all of that. That's why I kind of like also stepped away from wearing a lot of flashy jewelry and all those good things like Rolexes. You see all these stories on the blogs and the internet, and I feel like I'm a target already, so why even bring more attention to myself?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. When I was reading it, I was saying, are you fearful that like the money would run out and you just wanted, you wanted a backup, or you just said, I gotta make sure I have this for my kids as well to help support my kids?
The type of person that I am and the type of life that God has set up for me, I'll never run out of anything, and I'll always be very fruitful because I always give back. I make sure my family, my friends, my staff, everybody around me is taken care of. And sometimes I put people before myself because I feel like, I just want to make sure that they're okay. And a lot of people I feel like should kind of like look into that and kind of feed into that also.
The last time we talked about your relationship with your children's fathers. Yes. And it seems like in that time period, now you and Michael, Tyga, are having a difficult time. What is the relationship like today?
The relationship it's no relationship there. On my side, it's always been respect. I don't disrespect people because I don't want to be disrespected, and that's just my personality and how I was raised. But also too, I want you to take into consideration, if you're fighting Kardashians in a case, right, for 5-6 years, the 7th year being settled, that's just one case. Then I had the revenge porn case. Then Robert tried to come and get full custody of Dream Kardashian from me. And I'm just me by myself. I'm a one-man band, like still standing on 10 toes to this day. And I was battling all these court cases by myself. And I'm gonna continue to fight for what's mine and what's right. And I already know that God is gonna pan out everything for me and it's gonna work out even more better than what I would ever think. And I'm just really grateful for that.
So you're saying that it isn't personal, it's just about my children.
Exactly, it's not about me, it's about King and it's about Dream. I feel like I've lived my life and I'm continuing to live my life. The fathers have lived their life. It's about King and Dream's well-being. And that's the only thing that is important to me. I would never let anybody send me back to a place where I don't wanna go. It'll never happen. I would never go back on OnlyFans. Certain things where how I was making fast money, I just don't see it. So if that means me being a mother, taking care of kids, taking care of family, taking care of staff, continuously building businesses, that's what I'm gonna do. Why spend money that's not gonna make me any money? I'm gonna spend this money to make me money.
Well, that's called growth.
And I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, that's called growth. And not knocking anybody who chooses OnlyFans, but
yeah, no,
my
not
grandmother
at all.
used to say, all money ain't good money. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
And as fast as it comes, as fast as it goes, and it also too comes with a lot of negativity. You know, my kids are getting older, they see all these things, and I'm just not going out like that.
We are heading into 2024. I can't believe it's October already.
Already.
This year has flown by.
So fast.
So what is on Angela White's vision board for 2024?
You know what? I'm taking it day by day.
Okay.
The most important thing for me right now is battling my custody case to get my son King. Once that's out the way, I feel like I can go on to the next thing, but that right now is my main priority. My kids are my main priority. I feel like once they're settled and I have like their schedules and things like that, then I can move accordingly, and then we'll know.
So you are gonna continue this custody fight with him. You're gonna keep it above board, but you're not giving up.
No, I'm not gonna give up at all. Moms don't give up on their kids.
I like that.
I have a few other things that I'm gonna wait to announce as far as like the acting and entertainment type of things.
Have you always wanted to act?
You know what? I feel like I just told myself, like, don't put yourself in a box.
There you go.
You could just try one time. If it looks crazy, just tell people, man, that was some bad acting. And just kind of push it to the side and go on to the next thing. But I feel like anything that can express my creativity.
There's nothing wrong with like putting feelers out everywhere.
Yeah, why not?
Let's get into Special Forces. This show is intense. So why did you want to go do this show?
I honestly wanted to see how far I can go. I watched season 1 and you know, it's a difference from watching something on TV and actually like doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And I must say it was very intense.
After just 2 days on the course, Blac Chyna is throwing in the towel.
You chose to leave Special Forces during one of the really big challenges. Why did you decide to do that?
I feel like it was 2 things. They said if I didn't complete the task that I would go home.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home. But when I had got over the rail, as you can see, I was crying. I was like, you know, I can't do this. And in my mind, I'm like, if this rope pops, I'm done. I gotta go home to my kids.
That point of view was something serious.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not sure
serious.
if I could have done it myself.
It was very intense. It was very intense. But I'm glad I did it though.
During the show, just watching you, we saw Angela. I felt like you were stripped down, no glam, none of that. What was that like for you to say, okay, I'm gonna present myself as I am?
It felt good. It felt really good. I mean, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like hair, glam, makeup, it becomes a lot, especially like over the years.
Yeah.
And you know, with all the filler and stuff dissolved, I was like, why not?
Well, you looked great. I was like, she doesn't have any makeup on? How the hell does she look that good? Her skin is perfect.
No wig.
Nothing. What'd your kids think of the show? Did they think, oh, darn, Mom, you're stronger than we thought?
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't wait to come home and like show them. I couldn't wait for it to air. They're like, wow, like I couldn't do that. Or like Dream's like, I could do that. Just like how it was when I watched season 1.
Right.
And yeah.
So you watched season 1 and thought, oh, this is gonna be a breeze.
This is gonna be a breeze, but no, it was not a breeze. And I feel like everyone after season 2 is gonna get more intense. It has to.